back to my channel. I am going to do a monthly setup. I have not set up my monthly yet in my A5 Hobonichi Hon, so I thought I would do this together with you guys. So if you watch my previous plan with me, I am using the Hobonichi A5 Hon and this Cat and Me. I love this cover so much. And so far, I know it's only the first week into 2024. I can't say it's my favorite. I can't say I hate it, but I do enjoy it. So, I mean, I have a stack of planners that is kind of on rotation. So, but this had been consistently what I've been reaching for. So I am going to be consistent with this. So I didn't really do a flip of this, but what I did here on the monthly was that I did these, I print and cut these freebies from the Coffee Monster Co. And I basically just sized it down to the size of this calendar to cover it. I believe Helen has a printed version available for sale, but it's also available as a freebie, and you can just download it, resize it however way you want for whatever planner you wish to use it in, and you could just pop it in. Like, there are dates here that I didn't cover, but that's okay because I'm the only one who's looking at it. I haven't decided what I am going to use this page for yet. I thought of using it as a tracker, but not quite there yet. So let's do January monthly. I know we are in second week of January. I really should not be planning the monthly yet, but I'm kind of backwards. So I am going to use the 2024 holidays. This is from the Coffee Monster Co. I like that because it is nice and small. It adds a little cuteness too. So let's put these dates down for the rest of the year on the monthly, and I'm going to speed up this process because I don't think it would be fun just to watch me lay down stickers. But I'm just going to speed up this process and then I'll be back. Just going to fill out till half of the year. I mean, putting these stickers down for the half of the year. So I am good. So let's plan January monthly. So what I generally do is that I write down a list of appointments that I have had or pre-planned these appointments. So what I generally would do is that, after I lay down the stickers, I have a sticky note and I would write down the dates that I had transferred from my previous or another calendar that I want to include in this planner. So I am going to write down all my appointments. So what I generally like to do with the monthly is that I like an overview of what is happening in January, or I like to write down birthdays, holidays, public holidays, that type of stuff. Or if I have any classes, because this month I'm doing some classes for taxes. So I will write them all down here so I could actually have like a full overview instead of going to my weekly and then flipping through my weekly to see what I have for that week. And sometimes we like to like spend a little time doing our weekly spread. So that means that I need to put a sticky note in, on the week that I have like classes and stuff. So I just like to do it here on monthly. I really don't care if my monthly looks pretty. Um, of course, if it does, it's great, but it really is the most functional. Funny fact about this whole monthly calendar, when I used to work in the corporate world, um, I want to say it's almost like 15, 16, it could be longer, when I actually lived out in LA the first time around. So I want to say it was like what, 2003. I used to just survive off a monthly planner versus there's no weeklies, there's no dailies. I don't know when it just got so complicated, but I used to just write all my uh I would write just all my appointments. I would work off my Google Docs. I used to travel a lot, so I would always write my flight details, the day where I would be staying, and I would have sticky notes of all my hotels and stuff. And I would just live off a monthly. And I remember at my office, I would have one of those monthly desk planners, like desks, the one that's really massive. And I would just write all my calendars, all my appointments on that as I book them. And then I would transfer it over to, like a notebook or a ring planner. And I remember I just lived off just a monthly. I never understood a weekly. I never understood a daily. And now it's like everything is all about my weekly. So that's my little rant. Anyway, so let me just write this all down, and I'll bring you in just a little closer. So went and pulled some of these dots. These are the Kobaru dots, the Maru dots, and I actually have a pack of them. Um, and they are pretty awesome, and they are so petite and tiny. They kind of like those zig. I don't want to call them zigzag, but the zig dots that most people had used before. But I just like how petite this is. So I just thought I would pull this in for, just dotting uh, appointments. And I am using the Uniball one. This is in the banana color, and and this is a 0.5 mm. So it's a little thicker, and it comes in a 0.38 as well. So it's really up to you. I don't mind a 0.38, and I also don't mind the 0.5. These write really well, and there is actually new colors in the shop, and I love that a lot of these pens have refills. So if you don't like the 0.5 and you love the 0.38 and it doesn't come in this banana color, you can just get the refill and you can just switch it out, which is kind of cool. And also you can just keep reusing this pen if you wish. So I would write down my appointments, Venice, and I have a class that I am taking on taxes, and that is going to be on pretty much the whole month of January. And there's a couple of things, like I think there's one called Cafe Series as well. Let me just do this. So at 8 a.m., it is the coffee series, which really is, it's from the same teacher. She basically she's a CPA, and she goes through all these tax things with small businesses. And the coffee series is a free series, so it's always nice to just sit and listen to classes. So this is the coffee series, and then at 9 I also have another one. It's like literally one right after the other. I haven't sat through like a it's actually done via Facebook, but and I haven't sat through like a Zoom like call in so long. So this was the kickoff, is to go over all the paper, workbook, guidebooks, things that we need to prepare before the series actually start this week on the 8th. So that was really good and useful. And on Saturday, I'm going to use a different color. I actually have breakfast, and I also have another private appointment on Sunday. So Saturday, I have 11 a.m. dim sum with my cousin. I haven't seen her. And then on Sunday, I am going to BK at 2 p.m. because I am picking up a custom for Rose. And then after that, we obviously went to the mall. I'm not going to write that because it's not an appointment. It was more like an after thing. And then I'm going to write all the appointments that I have. The 9th is another part of that series, which is this beautiful blue, which is called Peacock. I actually got these from Simple Paper Co. And if you have not shopped with her, she has amazing pens. So please do so. I just love all her pen varieties. And I love supporting her shop as well. So here is at 8 a.m. We have a review of 2023 part 1. And then on the 11th, it's the same. And then also here is the same. So it would be, this is 9 a.m. review 2023 part 3, and at 8 a.m. Then Monday is a holiday. So how would I mark that? I'm going to use one of these. This is a zebra click art. It's actually a pretty cool pen. It's not really a pen. It's one of those marker pen things. And then on the 16th, we start again. And the 18th and also the 19th. These are going to be Zoom calls. And it's a working session. So 16th. So that's pretty much all those classes. I am now going to take a look of what else I need to fill out for this month. So this is what I have so far. I have one more: car insurance. So this is what my monthly looks like. So I actually have a notebook that I write down my due dates and stuff so I can actually reference it. So I keep that notebook to the side. And this is basically what I have so far for my monthly. And um, so the yellow dots, it's a not planned color coding. I don't know if I'm going to keep this color coding, but for this month, it's color coded. So I have these dots. I'm using this mustard color, which is, it's actually called olive, but it turned out to be quite mustardy color. It's going to be all the bills that's due. So I can easily see that those are bills. And then I have this pink one, which is like personal appointments. I actually do have one. I think this day I have a call at 10:30. So I need to write that down. So the pink ones are basically calls and personal appointments, and the blue ones are, or this turquoise color peacock is going to be for my classes that I'm taking. So this test gives me a nice glance, and I know this day is going to be a busy weekend because I have PBC, so I'm just going to write that down, and it's blocked off for the 3 days with a washi sticker. I don't know if I'm going to go back and decorate it. I probably will just add some stickers just because I want to. Other than that, this is how I actually utilize my monthly. And I do this every month. I think in one of my Instagram posts, if you're not a monthly planner and you also don't like having an empty space, like this coincidentally have no appointments, but you can fill this in as you go because we're only on second week. But what you could also do is actually fill out like inspiration quotes of that sort. I just wanted to keep this planner pretty functional. So I wanted to make sure that I write down all my appointments, my bills, my classes, all the times, all at one space. But there's definitely many ways that you can use your monthly. It doesn't only have to be in your Hobonichi, but it could be in any of your monthly, because I know not a lot of people are monthly planners. You could actually write like a quote a day. If 31 is 31 inspirational quotes are too intimidating, what you could do is write one every other day. I think I have one on my Instagram post that was inspirational, and I just fill out the other every other day with like a sticker, so it kind of just looks filled. What you could also do with your monthlies, and I'm sure a lot of people already are doing it, and it is the new year. A lot of us wants to have a healthier eating habit, healthier lifestyle. You could actually use this to map out your exercise. So if you're following a specific workout program, uh, and if you're very much a to-do list kind of person, then you could easily write down, the first you would do 30-minute treadmill, 30-minute outside walk twice a day, and you can check them off as you go. You can also use that for your monthly if you have nothing else to use it for. So I'm just going to wrap this video up. This is a very quick plan with me on my monthly pages, and I hope you guys have a great week. And this was inspirational.